Welcome back to the Spider's Web and we're doing another unboxing video, and this time the video is, shall we say, linked to Doctor Who very tenuously. One of his adventures took him back to around the time this game was set. It's the Downfall of Pompeii. Okay, here we are with the Downfall of Pompeii. Can you escape the inferno, as it says down here? Let's turn it around, slice through the cellophane and open it up. Now, I will show you the back. On the text at the back, you can have a read of that. There we are. Right, what we find inside is 120 wooden pieces, 62 game cards, 45 lava tiles, 3 dual vent tiles, 1 volcano, 1 cloth bag, a game board and simple rules. It's a game for ages 10 plus, lasts 45 minutes or thereabouts, and it's for 2 to 4 players. So let's open up and see what's inside. Well, here's the rule book. Very easy and straightforward rules. This is a cracking game. I've played it a few times, really enjoy it. It's an 8-page rule book. You know, you don't need a degree in astrophysics to work out how to play it. Next thing we have is an empty bag, a deck of cards, wooden pieces, a bag, this, that, let's just turn that over, and tiles. So let's get down to the table and we can have a look at these in detail. Okay, so first off, let's have a look at the tiles. Well, the tiles, as you can see, lava tiles, and have these little emblems on. These will coincide with emblems that are on the game board, which we'll have a look at in a moment. I really should have done that while I was on the other camera, but never mind. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 48 of these. And then we have the board itself. Now, it's not a massive board, but as I said, I really should have done this while it was on the other tripod, because for some strange reason now this stand that I use won't height no lower. I don't know why, but there we are. Anyway, as you can see, we have the city of Pompeii. We have different areas. There are exits, and they're named. These are obviously ways to get out. There's one up there and one there as well. You've got different colours of building, each numbered. This will be important later. And these are the these are the areas that what do you call it? Where you place the lava tiles. So we have a coin, a pillar, a mask, a helmet, a jug and a scroll. There we are. And each of the coloured areas have these circles with people in them, except for the grey ones. The grey ones are neutral, and I'll explain more about that a little bit later, but that's the board. Oh, there's also this bit here. right at the top left hand corner of the board, this circle. Now that circle coincides with this thingy-bob, because this you will turn. Whoops. Hang on, let me push out the tabs here. That'll make it easier for me to construct. And there we are. And there we have our volcano, and that sits on there, like so. You can see it. There we are. During the course of the game, people's tokens or the wooden blocks will go in there, and each wooden block represents a player. Speaking of the wooden blocks, here they are. Let's move the camera down a bit. I'm sorry about the lighting today, it's a little bit dull, but it's been one of those days. It's non-stop raining. There we go. So they're not cubes, they are little hexagons. There we are. We have red, yellow, blue and black. They are the player pieces. You have an equal number of each. Okay, so I will push them all off to one side for this moment, and then we will have a look at the bag. It's just a normal hessian cloth bag. Into the bag goes the tokens, and they will be drawn at random later in the game. But the cards, now the cards serve a rather good purpose in this game. You play a card from your hand. You get a certain number of cards in your hand at the start of the game, and these cards will coincide with one of the buildings. So in this case it's building number 1, which is this one, and it shows at the bottom of the card 4 figures. That's because there are 4 spaces where you can place your little hexagons. Building number 2, which I can't quite tell. Let's see if we can find a different type. Yeah, this one here, building number 3. There's a space between these 2 figures and those 3 figures, and that's because the building is split. It's not one building altogether. It's a split building. One part has 2 spaces in, the other part has 3 spaces in. So that's how that works. At the beginning of the game, when you're placing your pieces, you will look at these as buildings. At the end of the game, when you're trying to escape Pompeii, each of these is a square. So you don't look at them as actually the whole building, you look at them as squares. Also in the card deck you will get omen cards and volcano cards. The omen cards, when you get one of those during play, will allow you to take one of your opponent's pieces and pop it into the volcano, thus killing your opponent's piece. Now this only helps really towards the end of the game. If there's a tie, you take off the volcano, you count how many pieces are in between the tying players, and whoever's got the less in the volcano wins. These cards have a different purpose. You'll have 2 in the deck of various parts. The first time you get these, you're then allowed to put what they call relatives in. So you can, if there's like 3 people in here, you can put because you put one in, you can then put another, I think it's another, is it another one or two that you can put in? I'm not exactly certain. For each playing piece already in the part of the building where you place your piece, you place another of your pieces into either a different building of the same colour, another part of the same building if the building has multiple parts, or a neutral beige non-numbered building. So if, for example, you've put a piece in there and there's two other pieces in, as I say, you can put it in another part of the same building, you can put it in another of the same colour, or you can put one in one of these, and that's for every extra piece. That's the first of the volcano cards that gets turned over. The second stops play. What you have to do then is escape Pompeii. You will. This is when you start drawing the tiles out of the bag and placing them. So whenever you get a tile, you'll place the first one of each symbol on that particular symbol. So if you get a coin, you place it there, and then any other coin you get, you will place adjacent to that one. You cannot move diagonal, you can only move octagonal. So that is adjacent to that, but that is not adjacent to that. Basically, that is it. The winner of the game is the one who gets out with the most pieces. So all that remains is for me to give these a good shuffle, because they're all in order. And once they've been given a good shuffle, gameplay can resume, or begin rather. And we're going to have a games night tomorrow night, so possibly this could be one of those games played. And it will be filmed, so you may see this game in action tomorrow night. But that's all there is for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.